Ocean. Welcome to another edition of Dan's Fishing Tales. We're back again with the QCLW Worx Bristleback Hog, and we're going to be trying it out today. And it is Texas rigged with a ProX hook. Now you'll notice that the way I did it, I'll show you up closer. I took the ribs that are here, and as you can see, I can run my finger down there and it is not sticking the hook. But the hook will trip out very, very easily because I'm using those ribs as the weed guard. The hook is it's actually skin hooked. It's all the way through. I don't know if you can see that, probably can't. But that's what we're going to be doing. And we're going to try it Texas rig first. And well, instead of yakking about it, let's do some fishing. Not too bad of a bass. Oh. I used a hop retrieve on that, and you can see it hooked him just right in the mouth. And like I said, it was an easy hook set. I actually felt it ahead of time. It was kind of a light hit. But by using those ribs like that, it really triggered that hook out. We'll get him back in the water. Barney, of course, is excited, as you can hear. And yeah, not too bad. Like I said, I was using those ribs, and by using them like that, it's actually kind of a hair trigger type of a deal for setting the hook. And as I said, I felt it, and they were really hitting funny. I was kind of hopping it along. We're going to try that again. I'm fishing a little cove that's off of here, and well, let's see what happens. There you go, I had another hit. I think that might have been a smaller fish though. There's one thing about these, there's enough body on them that when the head gets chewed up, such as it's done now, you can break that off, and actually, if you want to make it straighter, just don't break it off, cut them off. So I know some people bite them off. I'm not going to do that. I mean, these are tough. That's one thing. This plastic is tough, and that makes them last a little bit longer. But we're going to cut this. And like I said, the head's getting chewed up pretty good, and so we're just going to cut that off. Cut it back between a rib too, is what I'm going to do. I mean, this plastic's tough. I'm going easy on it because I want to, there, now see, I still got plenty of body on it, and it also moves it back to where the ribs are at, so that I've got some new ones of those. And so what we're going to do is, like I said, just Texas rig it. I'm going to use the blue with the hook coming into it. Just put it down just like that, just like you do a worm. bring it around, put it in here, bring it out here. You want to break it all the way through. Like I said, this is a tough plastic, which is good. And then you just move it forward and you got it ready. Let's see what happens. Ah, he's off. Can't believe it. That one's off. This fish is in the weeds, so I really don't know. I don't think he's that big. I think he's just in the weeds. Yep, he is in the weeds. You can see, got a lot of coontail here. There he is. And I tell you, the fishing has really been tough. We're going to put him back. Barney, you going to take a look at him? Huh? No, be good, Brian. Be good. No, be good. Yeah. Yeah, see? He's a good fish. Yeah. I had to teach Barney not to grab the fish. That's one thing you want to do. Always never play with a lure with them. Make sure they never grab that. But you can see this bristleback hog. It does work. In fact, I'll show you another video here that I had of one that I caught the other day with it. So watch this one. That's not too bad of a start. He's not too bad of a fish. He picked it up. That fish actually picked it up on the fall. I didn't do much technique at all to it as far as bringing it along. He just picked it up. That's all I can say. But we're going to go out there again. He was on a weed bed, and I think this is going to work real well at swimming it over weed beds like this. And I've got a probably about an 1/8 ounce sinker on there too. Well, like I said, that was another fish I got, and they definitely like it. And why I know this is the fishing has been extremely tough. I mean, really, really tough. And I'm going to move the camera here just a little bit. I moved the camera a little bit because it just, with that sunlight behind me, I know it was really tough to see whatever's going on. But anyway, like I said, I know that this thing is working. And why? Well, the fishing has been, as I said, very, very tough. We've kind of in a drought condition. We haven't had rain for a while. The water's been dropping. The rivers have really dropped. We have got turnover, actually. I went into the upper part of the lake a little bit ago and got nothing, and there's just junk floating all over there and everything else. The wind, with it as warm as it is, because it's 91 right now, with it as warm as it is, the wind is coming out of the east, and not really southeast. This is coming out of the east, and that's what's weird. We're getting northeast and east winds, but we still got the heat. And they always say fishing's the least. I'm not really sold on that fishing's the least, because there have been times when I've really caught fish with it in the east. It's just the least. It doesn't say no fish. So that's another factor. It's, and as I said, there's an algae bloom, there's the coontail, which actually is holding these fish. As you could see, that one was definitely in the coontail, that last one that I had caught today. But as far as, like I said, how did I know that this will work and the others don't? Because off camera, I was using some of my favorites, a natural forage bait 4-inch R4 worm with a beef fishing jig head, and that's a 3/32 ounce lightweight. I got some hits, just a little bit of hits, nothing, no fish. I used the Bill Lewis trap, the hammer trap, and that I have been doing very, very well with it. In fact, here just a few weeks ago, I got 12 fish out of this same lake in a spot, and it just doesn't do anything. And I was fishing a different spot here, but still, I was getting them, and I was catching them here. So I was using some of my favorite lures. Another thing that I used was a Casey's runner head with a swim bait that QCLW Worx has, and that didn't work. I used a natural forage bait green shad swim bait on the bee fishing head, H2O head 3/16. A bait that I have had fantastic luck with, especially in this lake, nothing. But this, in the last couple of weeks, like I said, this is the only thing I've got it on. And again, this is the Bristleback Hog, and you can't get them. Not yet. They will be available in February of 2026. These are still in the testing phase, and I would say that you know, they're going to work. They got a lot of good possibilities. I mean, I'm Texas rigging it, like I said, on a ProX hook. But you know, you can put them on a jig. It'd make an excellent jig trailer. I already showed you where you got plenty of body, where you can take the head off, and you can see how durable it is. Fishing those weeds, catching that fish that I caught there just a little bit ago, that head's still in perfect shape up here. It's not ripped up, nothing else, and even the ribs are still able to make it so that I can run my finger right down there, but have that hook come out right away. So yeah, it's definitely got a lot of good possibilities, and I think it's going to make a fabulous flipping and pitching bait, and put it on a jig. It's going to make a real good jig trailer. Now you might want to shorten it up a bit for a jig trailer and bring it back into here. Might. I don't know. Haven't done it. So anyway, that is the Bristleback Hog from QCLW Worx, and what we've done with that the past couple of times out. So until next time, get out on the water and enjoy a great day of fishing.